gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, guys, we're back at it again. Third Eye Truth There podcast, May 6, 2026, day after Cinco de Mayo. Inside joke, all right. I am James Gill, your host. Welcome to the show, guys. This is Joe here, the co-host. Of course, pouring his wine, getting ready. Back wine.
Finally had it in my guessing.
All right, guys. Tonight's guest is the owner of Evelyn May's Food Truck in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Please welcome Mr. Anton Lockett. Welcome to the show, sir.
With all the millions of people watching above us right now.
Yeah, I wish that was the case. Millions of people are amazing. We do it anyway for the area. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, pretty good.
We do it for the people.
Yes.
Hey, you just can put it closer to your the mic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
I can hear you.
Okay.
There you go. So, Anton, and one main question I always ask first right off. Where'd you grow up? What town? What high school? What was the mascot? Because for some reason I like to hear mascot.
Okay. Benton Harbor, Michigan, baby. Born and raised in Benton Harbor. I lived in Benton Harbor until I was 18, and then we moved to Berrien Springs. Middle school, high school, Berrien Springs, Shamrock.
All right.
All right. Now that you can explain this to me, you're the first person out of Berrien Springs. What kind of mascot is a Shamrock? Did they have someone dressed in a Shamrock? Or, did they have a mascot?
Got him on the ropes.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
It's live. Got to think before I speak.
That's all right.
When I was in school, we had a guy that would dress up as a mascot. He was leprechaun type.
That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
it's the 4-leaf clover.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I mean, because the symbols on their helmets is a clover.
Clover.
So that's what I was trying to figure out.
Goes along with it.
Makes more sense.
Almost.
Yeah,
That makes more. Yeah, that makes more.
yeah.
This is Irish though, buddy.
3-leaf clover.
Yeah.
You didn't know that one.
I know what it was. So you grew up there, and
Yeah.
so you grew up and going to both places, stuff like that. What made you go from after high school? Did you go into college for culinary or anything like that?
No. Immediately after university, I played football there for a year. Came back home, transferred to Central Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah, Chippewas. We moved there, graduated from there. Came back. Didn't really. I said I wanted a food truck one day. Facebook post.
Yeah.
And after posting that, I really
Right.
just started catering one day, that led to another.
Damn. That's awesome, actually. I think the best people that, pretty much in my eyes, the best people for their food is culinary. The ones that didn't do it for a living all the time is the ones that their friends, word of mouth, say, man, this shit's fucking good. And goes from there. And it's just, that to me is home whole food line that's where I think it comes from. It's not what I need to measure this out. I need to weigh this.
Mhm.
No, it's here.
Lots of cousins and stuff like that.
It depends. My father's side of the family is pretty big. On mom's side, we had a big immediate family. So, mom, aunt, grandma,
Mhm.
we were all at grandma's house like every day.
Yeah.
Cousins live right behind her. My mom, my aunt, their kids.
Yeah.
My brother.
The same like my family.
Yeah,
We all
so
live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, we all lived in the same
Yeah.
neighborhood. So every day it was Stern Bronson Elementary.
Mhm.
Walk down the street. She lived on Superior, so
Yeah.
part of Stern Bronson's on Superior. Walk down the street to her house. It's us, the extended family across the street.
Right.
You all become family.
Oh, yeah.
Back then,
Yeah.
living on the same block.
Yeah.
And
I grew up in Highland Project back in the 80s. So my grandma lived down the street. Cousins lived down a little further down. We lived on this side. It's all one big family. You stay together in one big area. So
Yeah.
I could definitely understand that. So did you all your family cook when you were younger?
What was that?
Did all your family cook when you were younger?
Oh, so my grandma pretty much handled
All
the
the
meals
yeah.
for everyone. We met there after our respective days. 4 or 5 o'clock,
Right.
supper time. So food done, everybody get
And,
home,
you know,
granddad home, we eat.
that's
So
the old school thing. We gotta wait for grandpa to get home.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
gotta make sure you get his plate first,
eat before,
right?
nah, you eat before Bill Turner get home.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
What was like? I'm gonna get off the subject because you said you played football. What was your position?
I played receiver.
Receiver?
Yeah, I was a lot smaller.
Wait a minute. Did you look at him a certain way?
You did. You saw it. That's why I said it beforehand.
I was like, you
said it before you even looked.
I did actually. I went
receiver.
Yeah. I was actually thinking linebacker.
There's still a lot under this.
Yeah, I was thinking linebacker, but so when you played for Chippewas, was it Kelly or was it the new coach? You never played? I thought you played for the Chippewas. I'm thinking, damn.
Played for the first college you went to, right?
Yeah.
For 1 year, right? That was a 2-year college, or
no, it was a 4-year.
Yeah.
I just.
Where's that? Where's that college
It's,
at?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking when you went to, but still going to from there to another college, that is actually an almost honor in itself. Or even what going from a smaller school to a bigger school. Chippewa, everybody knows who the Chippewas are.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I met so many people.
Yeah.
I bet.
That I still talk to today. A good amount of my friends.
Yeah.
Right. From making that transition. A lot of people from there, from the East Coast, Detroit, Farmington Hills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually still a great school to go to. I mean, and it's always people from Michigan going to there, going to I went to Ferris, going to Western. It's need-based type of school to go if you can't get into bigger colleges like Michigan State, Northwestern, something like that. People are going to these smaller, I'll say, not smaller schools that are known, but not as popular as the other ones, but they still get the recognition of anything.
I mean, we were the best part of school. I'm probably still is.
See,
but,
and everybody in Michigan says they're the best party school. He says they're the best party school.
I say Ferris.
And then they say, was it Calumet Western's best?
They completely changed the rules.
Oh, that's how much you party?
Like, they completely changed. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
but it's a party school.
Yeah. Was it pretty crazy? I mean, as far as school was, the party?
Yeah, they kept.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I was seeing a couple of them like in Western, but
I partied.
Western elementary.
just elementary.
I would say that one of the biggest schools, probably the biggest partying school still in my eyes still this day. It's not just my alma mater, but it's at I would still say it's
Michigan State, yeah. I've heard stories about it. Yeah.
yeah. Michigan State was probably one of the biggest in that area. Then it would probably go Chippewas and probably maybe Ferris or between the two, but then Western. Western is they're just known for because it's Mizzou. You like a rock star, they have all this partying on campus. They're partying in campus.
Right.
So I would say just because of that reason.
We move on because I'm gonna get a lot
Oh,
of Western.
Yeah.
Oh, we are moving on.
Yeah.
We are moving on, but I know. But my thing is, once you got done in college, what was your goal on? Since you said on Facebook you saw that you wrote about having a food truck. I know you just didn't jump in right away from the food truck. What was in between before college and the food truck atmosphere?
So initially I came back and I was working just odd and end jobs, school, pharmacy, stuff like that until I got into honor. And at that point I was thinking, work for a while, go back to school. I graduated with a sports management and pre-law minor.
Really?
Oh, nice.
And I wanted to be a sports agent. So eventually I was thinking about going back. But then I started working at Honor, got in a couple years, started making some decent money. I was like, this ain't too bad.
Right.
In the banking life.
Yeah, right. And then, my job changed there from just strictly working in the call center. Then I started doing loans, specifically getting paid to get people to switch their loans over from other institutions. So I'm starting to make commission on top of.
Wait a minute, you make commission from taking like James is part of, say, United. You get commission off him going to Honor?
I don't know if those are secrets or not.
Yeah, well, I'm already at Honor too, so
I know, but it's just I can see that happen.
We're bringing money over that's somewhere.
I didn't know they. I didn't know that was really
going to make.
Didn't know it was going to really commission. That's kind of cool. Good for them.
Money off of it.
Yeah.
So most people that do a job like that, I would assume make commission.
Yeah. I can see it. It's kind of cool.
So I kind of got comfortable there, making good money, living good. A lot of people, out there looking and searching. So, like, I'm really not gonna pass up this opportunity.
Oh yeah, definitely. You shouldn't, man, because a lot of people. I mean, you see people that don't get those opportunities, but you get the opportunity to get that door in, man, and take advantage of that shit, man, without a doubt.
Yeah, because once I started to like it,
Yeah.
And it wasn't just for the money. Like, Honor had a lot of good people there. You know what I'm saying? Not just coworkers, but it really felt like a little family over there.
Oh yeah.
And that's one thing I did like about Honor. Shout out Honor Credit Union.
No, because I still know one, Tanya, and she works the one in St. Joe, and she's been there for almost like 20 years.
Yeah.
And I know her husband and knew them way back in the day when I was actually DJing and all that. So it's fun that they've been there, and it shows that if a place, they keep them for that long, 10, 20 years, there's a reason why they're there.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have that feeling. From there, what'd you do after that?
So I was working at Honor, and I started doing the consumer loans. I did that for quite a while. I was at Honor almost 10 years. And the last 2 were in mortgages.
Wow, you were jumping all over the place in that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was cool always learning new stuff. They would push you, if they thought you could do more.
Yeah.
They put you in position to do more and see what you can do.
Take advantage of that, man.
Don't push me.
Those opportunities that come, opportunities like that, man.
Don't push
just
me.
take advantage
Don't
of
push me. I want to do my own speed. I like what I'm doing. More responsibilities? Shit. All right. It's all the paycheck. I like the responsibilities now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yep.
I saw the paycheck. Shit. Responsibilities? All right. I can handle that. But I'll actually, if you want to answer it, you do have kids. So, so the family settling down was probably somewhere in there, in that line where you're working at the bank, right?
Yeah.
So getting a family and having kids, yeah, I did the same thing. I stopped what I was technically doing to make decent money in insurance and everything else for my daughter and everything else. So I get it. So.
Yeah, it was, I really never looked back, man. I started like making solid money and I felt like, when I started seeing people in certain positions that necessarily didn't even go to school, I'm like, man, now that my foot's in the door, I can go to school and try to get a job already at the top.
Yeah.
Or I can just keep doing what I'm doing and work my way
Work your way up, yeah.
While I'm making money.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll say my comment after.
I throughout the years, I'm not gonna say I thought they like overvalue having a degree, but I feel like they kind of lost their value.
As far as having a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, having a degree meaning that you're gonna have, a decent earning.
Yeah, or have different doors open for you because you had a degree. And you didn't have a degree in that at all. So you had law and then sports management.
Yeah.
So
nothing wrong with that. I like this.
So overall, what did you learn out of that? I mean, what did you take away from all that the opportunities that you had?
The opportunities at Honors?
At Honors. What would you take away from that? In your own personal life,
in my own personal life, it just it showed me that once you're in somewhere, if you work hard enough, you can get as high as you want to go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter exactly what you've done on paper.
I would say structure too. Yeah. Structure of how business and life can have and will treat you.
Not only that, you just take away the, little camaraderie that you have with your peers in that place. I mean, like you said, there's like a family.
Yeah.
So just hard work, dedication gets you to where you want to go, as long as you keep it, apply yourself.
Yeah.
So that's good right there, man.
I'd say either way, it's still hustling. Either way, because
hell,
hear me out. Hear me on this one. So
want to know where.
No, it's true. If you're in a business and you start from the bottom, you work hard, you pretty much you're hustling. You're showing people that you're hustling your ass, or not even that, you talk the talk, but you can back it up. So you're working your way up higher and higher you go. You're hustling even more and more, not just in speed or anything like that, people. You're hustling your business on what you believe in and how much you're worth to the place that you work at. You're just showing people what you can do, but you're hustling because you're doing it your way. You're doing it your speed. You're doing it everything what you want to do, and and you're talking the talk, but you can back it up.
Well, like I said, that's applying discipline and being
way of life, though.
Yeah, it is in a way. Yeah.
Everybody has to hustle in some remotely way of life. Oh, see, you thought I was bullshitting.
No, I still think you're bullshitting.
You're wondering how. You're wondering how I got that.
No, thought you were bullshit. I know you still bull. You just bullshit me right there. Just hustle me. You don't see the game. Good job, Joe.
That's all right. Yeah, see, Still did good on
Way
that
to
one.
convince me that I was. Yeah, I'm not seeing it
know.
your way now.
It was the hear me out.
Yeah, hear me out. Yeah, exactly.
You like that, don't you? How do you think I got out of that fight? Yeah, that was on another podcast. We were talking about. I was one-on-one when I was younger. When I was like 16, this guy grabbed me like this with brass knuckles in his hand, ready to hit me and stuff like that. And I talked my way out of it. So.
Like, please,
that's a solid win, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, go walk away from. I mean, actually, de-escalates a situation where you could at the end of a punch.
Well, all I did was told him
Get
his
out of it.
consequences and what would happen. If
And he made him think
anything
about
happened.
it.
Made him think. That's
Yeah.
all I did.
I don't know.
Made him realize then his connection would be done. But with everything that you've been doing from before the food truck and the restaurant, everything else before all that, what can you take up and soak up so people pretty much from there before there, what can you tell them saying you can achieve your goal? What have you learned before the food stuff and all the jobs that you've done?
That was
That's way
that was a long ass.
I know.
Question.
I was trying to dumb it down a little bit more. And more.
Question.
I was trying to dumb it down more and more. I was thinking.
I'm still right there.
I know. I don't know if I can say it twice. I could talk a talk.
So, what did I?
So, of all the stuff that you've learned,
Okay.
before the food business,
Okay.
all your stuff that you've been doing, what can you tell people that want to start up a job and learn from other decisions, pretty much?
I think it's important to have a lot of jobs, like different job experiences. My friends make fun of me because like, there's no way I can fit all my jobs on a resume.
Yeah.
I've worked some jobs,
Yeah.
man. But at every one of those stops, I either meet a person and make a connection, I learn a new skill. It's just being able or being willing to put yourself in different rooms, whether it be some kind of young professionals event or a job or anywhere, just putting yourself in different rooms with different people goes a long way. And that's one thing I learned on my way, through the ranks, working at factories and bars and in schools and credit unions, etc. Putting yourself in the room with people, you network and you learn.
I've always thought if you're the smartest person, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room because you'll never learn anything. And if you put yourself in a room where you can actually learn from somebody that's been through it before, or somebody that's achieving goals a lot faster, you want to learn how they're doing it and take a little bit of that and apply it to your situation.
Right.
That right there has been taught to me for a long time. And I didn't understand it right away, but now that I see how, if you like, say for instance, you're in a room with a bunch of executives, right? You'll learn something from those guys on how to run a business, or how to start a business, or apply yourself more so you can get to that point where they're at. So, like I said, just being around smarter people is always a plus in life. So that's my 2 cents on it.
That's good 2 cents, though.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, it's good 2 cents, though. I mean, it does make sense.
Yeah,
because you don't want to be in a room.
Yeah, you don't be the smartest person in the room because they'll be looking to you for answers or anything like that,
and you can't give it.
And you can't give them the quality answers that you want to give them.
No.
So
that's why I'm always in the room with dumb people.
You're not the smartest in the room, Joe.
So I can be the smartest one in the room.
Dude, wait a minute.
Don't give me it.
All right, I'm leave me alone. I won't give you that button. I got that button ready for you, man.
You do. I know you
got that button ready for you, bro.
I always get it. I haven't got it in about 3 weeks, but it's all right.
All right. What do you do for fun, man? Do anything outside of work? Get any activities?
The kids.
Family first.
Yeah, I try to do as much as I can with the kids. My daughter's 6, my son's 3.
Yeah.
You know, he's getting to the stage where super active.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Fight battle is what he called it. He want to fight all the time. You know, let's fight battle, Daddy. As soon as he walk in the door. Yeah, and she, you know, in sports, both of them, you know, doing soccer or whatnot.
Yeah.
School activities. You know, but when I get free time, just, you know, hang out with them, play Call of Duty with the friends.
Yeah. Relax. We unwind. Yeah. That's the.
Yeah.
See, I game too, man. That's a release for me. From
What, you a console or PC guy?
Both.
Okay.
Both. So yeah, I get into both.
What was that side for?
Don't. He
don't.
He was like,
don't
that's all you do is play video games. Yeah, that's the way I relax, man.
Yeah, man.
That's the way I unwind.
And the kids like to play video games too. They Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Really?
I get out of the
hand-eye
house.
coordination.
Come
Yeah,
on.
thank you.
I get out of the house. I'm sorry. I
get out of the house too.
Yeah.
But you're always out of the house though for your job.
Yeah, so
I'll give you that. You're always out of the house for your job.
But it's always at fun places though. I will say that. That's one thing I do love about the truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Different spots and then meet different people.
There's always music, dancing, drinks.
Always a fun environment. We can jump into that. So, but I'm gonna jump into the restaurant. With the restaurant that you had, a great location. It was, right across, but
Grill.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah.
It was actually, when you go through, right before you go into Buchanan, going up the hill just on the river.
Okay.
There's that one restaurant right there.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay. So so how did you start that, and when did you start?
So why you started it?
Man, I ask myself that all the time. Why?
I'm sure
because honestly, it wasn't a dream of mine. To be in a brick and mortar. It initially started with Connie's in Baroda.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my, like, if I were to do a brick and mortar, like, that was my dream location.
I would do the same thing. It's still for sale.
No, TJ's is in TJ's.
No, Connie's.
Not Connie's. I meant I'm sorry, Baroda Tap.
Oh, Baroda Tap. Okay.
Misspoke. It was Baroda Tap.
Okay.
Was my like dream location.
That is a great location.
It's right on the corner.
Yes.
I live 3 streets over. And it was
right.
It was so close. And then those cups with the environmental and like stuff in the
was it
ground,
before
tanks and whatnot.
Before TJ's bought it, or when that other people?
No, this was before Rose and Crown even bought it.
Okay. Yeah, the Rose and Crown had to do a lot of remodeling to that.
So
place.
this is before they even bought it.
Yep.
And that deal was pretty close. But the price I was buying it for, it was, is not what it sold for.
Right.
So, we just couldn't meet
there.
And then when that fell through, the Buchanan building opened up. So I kind of transitioned my mindset from Baroda to there. I had never really wanted to be there. So, like, if I could do it again, I probably wouldn't have done that location. The location, like scenically, the location's nice.
What I'm saying. The scenic, it's a great location.
Winter, nobody likes Redbud Trail. The road itself.
Yeah.
No, screw that. That's the only way I get into Buchanan or Niles area. I'd take Redbud in a heartbeat.
Nobody likes driving Redbud Trail.
Yeah. Just being honest, right?
I felt safe on Redbud more than anything.
So, it's just not a location I'd have picked. If I think if Baroda doesn't go, if I'd never start trying to get Baroda Tap, I don't think I ever end up in Canada.
Okay.
So if that
once I started it,
yeah,
it's like I had to complete it.
right.
Yeah, I see that. But in the aspect, you learned a lot having that place.
Oh yeah, I learned a ton.
Yeah.
In that 3 year span.
TJ's even said it doesn't matter if a restaurant goes a year to 5 years. It doesn't matter because you learn from and what you even did to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You think he even said like that, where it's a learning experience. If your first restaurant, 100%. You learn. So when you open up your second, it's gonna even run even smoother. It's gonna do something even better. You learn from your first, not a mistake, because it was a great place. You had the great pickup of the food. You had everything behind it, but the location.
Yeah, it was a learning experience, and I wouldn't put it all on the location. Like I made some mistakes.
Yeah.
There's things I could have done better. I think about them all the time. And did I have to sell? No, but I really wanted to refocus on like just my Evelyn Mays barbecue brand. Because that one is a different LLC, 15 to 12.
Yeah.
And I felt stretched doing them both.
Yeah.
I want to put all my focus back into the Evelyn Mays barbecue brand, the quality, the food truck, the events, the catering.
It's good.
So, I just wanted to kind of start back over. So I need to get out.
Took advantage.
Good for you.
Like you said, you can always chalk things up. I mean, even if it's a loss, you take that L, man. You take that L. It's not just losing. You learn from it. And he did just say he saw a way out, and it wasn't what you really wanted. It's something that you can definitely hang up or post on the board. Say, this is what not to do. This is how I should do it, and start a whole new blueprint on what you really want to do.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what you did. It takes a lot of guts to just like admit when you're wrong or admit something that wasn't going to work, and then fine tune it into something that can work. And you have.
But he also got out when he said there was an opportunity to get out. Most people don't take that opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
They pretty much sink the ship down like the Titanic and just drop it. And at least you got out when it was good, and you learned more from it when you got out. So I give everybody credit that has the opportunity to get out and get out good.
Yeah, because like you said, like the ship was floating, but
it was surviving.
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying.
You had little holes here and there.
It was just it's like survival.
Yep.
And I was I'm like, brand, the food truck, it's booked. It caters opportunities. Falling back from the brick and mortar and add to the schedule, even it's like I can do just as much or more.
And you can go all over the place and spread your name out just by being there. When people seeing it, a lot of people like to see things up close in order to, I don't know, be curious about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you see a new food truck and it says Evelyn Mays on, say, I wonder what that's about. And you'd be more inclined to like, hey, let me try this out. It's something different. So when you got done with the restaurant, you knew you had to fine tune Evelyn Mays. How did you approach that?
So that's what this entire summer, here is about. I technically the restaurant sale is still in process, but it should be finalized here soon. But this summer is about I would say make my like in a barbecue pit. Like I know the so like that's what some festivals, still doing the fair. We got quite a few weddings. We're posting up at Lumberjacks in St. Joe on Niles Road.
Oh, really?
I go out to New Buffalo at Herb Dispensary quite a bit. So just trying to be more places, be seen more, just to get that. Like I said, it's not like we aren't, picking up. We're picking up, just as many events as we have in the past and more. But eventually I want that to expand. I want like building this brand bigger is my entire goal. More setups, maybe more trucks, just focused on, Evelyn Mays Barbecue and how I can expand, that brand.
What's the favorite thing you like to cook on the barbecue? On the open pit?
Open pit. Open reverse searing steaks. So it's a little smoking and open pit.
Ooh,
it's a mixture of two.
I haven't had that in a while.
So you smoke the whole roast to a temp, slice them into steaks, take that smoked steak, sear it to finish it on a real high flame.
Sounds interesting. I guess I never had it that way then.
That sounds
so
good.
if you like your steaks, like medium rare, put it on the smoker, smoke it up to 105, 110 degrees, right at that rare.
Yeah.
Take it off, let it rest just a second. Then, you bang it a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes aside for a real hard crust. And then it brings it up to that medium rare. Let it rest.
Wow.
Where did you learn how to cook?
Initially
that was one of my big questions, right?
Initially cooking started at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
Like I said, we always after school, we get out, we walk down to her house, wait for my aunt to get home, my mom to get there, my granddad get there. My cousins would come from across the alley. And, she in the kitchen when we get home from school. So I spend time outside in the kitchen, watching her, hanging out with her, so helping her with things, here and there. Started to be able to do, one full side dish or something by myself.
Yeah.
Watching her make pie crust from scratch, stuff like that. I still don't do a lot of baking though.
Yeah.
But, just watching that whole action, I learned a lot, honestly, from watching. And that's where I learned how to cook. The barbecue and grilling was something I started in college because I wanted to do something different than cooking inside all the time.
Right.
So I knew how to cook, but I was like, all right, let me learn how to grill. And learning how to grill grew to let me buy a small smoker.
Yeah.
And every year or so, that smoker grew in size.
Oh damn! So you had to expand every year in order.
Yeah, so I would,
because it was getting bigger.
Yeah, so I would want to do more stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't do it all on here. It's taking too long.
Cooks for a lot of people.
Yeah. because we used to, back in college, I used to stay up working at the bars. I would stay up for like Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So those big money days. We would, everybody, I would always cook at the house, even up at college. So it all started with doing that. Once me and my wife moved home, you know, we started doing like birthday parties for friends and,
Yeah.
You know, holiday gatherings for, you know, close friends and other families. And then people were like, oh, y'all should start a catering business.
So you must have liked your food, apparently. If they had,
yeah. So we did, you know, even before we started the catering business, we did a couple weddings and stuff. And then we're like, okay, we can start promoting it and whatnot. And what year was that? 2019. So it's 2019. We actually decided to start a catering business, and then initially started Evelyn May's Barbecue in 2019, November. And then COVID happened. And we're like, oh, well, you know, we pretty much gonna have to wait, you know, to start, you know, getting caterers and marketing and promoting because everybody, you know, pretty shut down. But it was to the point where they were still pretty much letting you choose, you know, be outside or not. A lot of caterers cancel on weddings and parties and stuff like that. We actually got way more calls.
Oh, really?
Than I expected in 2020 because people were losing caterers because caterers were making the decision to either take the chance or not because we didn't know a lot about it.
He's reaping the benefits.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, people were scared. People were scared to do it. We didn't have kids at the time. Yeah, we didn't have kids at the time. You know, people were still, you know, kind of afraid. We were young. They were saying it wasn't terrible for the younger crowd to get. So we were like,
take
the opportunity to, you know, try to build
I don't
something.
blame you. I would have done it. I would have done it in a heartbeat. I would have done the fucking thing in a heartbeat.
We did.
Yeah. With you cooking at college, how big did your grill get? You said it just kept getting bigger and bigger. Did you start off with a small little portable?
It was like the what brand was it?
Pit Boss.
A Charbroil.
Okay.
It was a Charbroil.
Yeah.
I had a Charbroil. It was like a 24-inch with like the double deck or whatnot. After that, I got a gas grill to go with it. And then we were cooking on two different grills. And then I got a bigger Charbroil my senior year. That was like 36. And then we still had the electric or the gas propane grill. Did a lot of stuff on those. You know, even that's when I started trying to smoke was with the Charbroil or the char grill. You know, just moving on my charcoal wood chunks to the side, trying to do like offset smoke in the chamber.
Yeah.
So that's when I started messing with it. And honestly, just that taught me controlling a fire. You know, trying to keep on a blaze, you know, with just that one choke in the middle of the burn a lot of stuff, some flare-ups, whole grill fires, stuff like that. I mean, it's a lot, man. A lot happened. A lot happened at that apartment. We were one day I was smoking a whole chicken, and then I was finishing on the electric. I would turn it all the way up, get it to like 450, 500 degrees, and just let it sit while the chicken smoking, and then try to hit it on that grill to crisp up the skin. it was a weekend that my sister-in-law came up to visit us, and we all in the apartment making sides and stuff. I got the chicken off the smoker, put it on the gas grill, closed the lid.
Ooh.
Bro, the neighbor walks over to the crib and she knocks on the door and she's like, "Hey, there's some flames coming up from your grill." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. That's just from, grease flare up from the chicken. That's cool." Close the door on her. You know what I'm saying? Just continue doing our thing, got the music going. 3-4 minutes later, she comes knocking again. She's like, "I know you said that's normal, but maybe you should really come out and look." Man, I get outside, dude. That grill is blazing.
Yeah.
I can picture
it's probably like 2.5, 3 feet of flame, man.
Oh, man.
I'm like, whoa. And then it got, you know what I'm saying? This the propane grill, so the tank on there, and I'm like freaking out.
Yeah.
So I'm like kicking it over, trying to get to the tank. That's my only worry. I'm like, that flame get to this tank is over for everybody. Yeah, so man, it was a learning process up there, and that's why I kept moving to bigger grills because I felt always use grills at man. I sucked on a propane grill for the longest time. It just wasn't the same. Like I grew up using even like charcoal grills like all my life, and
they're only good for like cooking sticks, like that,
veggies and stuff.
Yeah, you can kill it on that. I have trouble on that. I got a grill at my apartment, and I know what you're talking about, man. I have trouble with it, man. Damn, I burned my steak again. Left that out like a minute. I put it in there.
You don't stay out there with it?
No, man. Because I think I have it at the right temperature.
Oh, I stay out there with it.
I think I have it at the right temperature. Well, you probably eat yours what, medium rare? Medium?
Rare.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, you have to stay out for rare. But if you eat them like medium well, you just leave it there for a couple seconds, go back in, get what you got to get, and flip it over. Then I come out there and it's all black on one side. Like, damn, I had it too hot.
I said, damn, I had it too hot. So what kind of grill do you have now?
I have one that I had built for me at SLE Equipment in Tennessee. It's an offset, double barrel, reverse flow.
What's a reverse flow?
So there is a plate. So you have your fire chamber on one side here. Attached to that fire chamber is a plate that goes through the entire smoker at the bottom. And then at the back end, there's about a 18-inch gap for the smoke to come through on that end and fill the barrel from the back to the front. So with the reverse flow, you get like an even smoke throughout the entire chamber.
Yeah.
Instead of the smoke coming in directly from the fire and being heavier on this side, it forces it all the way to the end and it comes back out.
I didn't know that I could do that.
Yeah. Technology is this is why that's why you had it specially made, right?
Because I wanted a reverse flow.
Yeah, you needed something like that.
Because there's people around here that build them. And this was before that place in Niles started. I can't even remember the name of it. But
the place in Niles that does it?
He built some dope grills.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember the name.
Scott's looking it up right now. I could tell his fingers working over there.
Yeah, well, we finally have our new camera guy back.
Yeah, I met him a couple times, but yeah, the grills are pretty nice. But yeah, I had that one built out there. It's the same company that built my food truck too. I went back for the food truck.
Oh, you had that built from scratch too?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a pretty cool process.
Yeah.
They, call you and set up like a Skype, and then you get on a blueprint with them, and
yeah, they show you exactly.
They build it from the inside out. So they first you add all the equipment you want,
right,
and then they'll suggest a length to you, and once you do that,
What you got, Scott?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, Cotton Gin Smokers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job, new camera guy.
He's not new. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
Gone for one day. He's back.
Yeah, I'm happy he's back. He was gone Monday, man.
Oh.
Shit was real here. Couldn't do shit like I used to.
Yeah, he was supposed to go to Miami, but ended up in Tennessee.
But got your truck built, and they do from the inside out.
Yeah.
So you had like certain things. What you have put in there?
There's a fridge, hot holding box, freezer. 30-pound fryer, 24-inch flat top, a 4-range stove, and an oven, a prep table, a mini fridge.
Oh, wait a minute. All that stuff's inside this thing?
Yeah, you had it built from scratch.
But the funny thing is, it's this almost exactly same size of most.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's the same size as a regular food truck.
Yeah.
But all this, he's his name, all this stuff.
Yeah, it seems like it's like, but it's I'm sure it's placed in there perfectly.
Yeah, it's placed in there pretty, tight, and there's room for like me and two people, 3 if it's like smaller females or.
You get fit. That's pretty slick.
Was that an expensive project, or you tell the price? But
it was cheaper than I thought.
Yeah,
definitely cheaper than I thought.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me after the show then, because I would love to know. So that's good. That's kind of intriguing. I mean, you were shocked about the price, so that's what you can tell me after the show on that one.
Yeah, definitely wasn't a shock.
Yeah.
And it kind of it would give you like an estimate as you put stuff in. So like as you're building it, you can kind of see where you're at. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's cool right there, man. I'll tell you what. So you do you do your own barbecue sauce from scratch?
Yeah, we do. We have 3 barbecue sauces right now.
Yeah.
Our original barbecue sauce, our spicy blueberry barbecue sauce, and our Carolina Gold barbecue sauce.
Okay.
So those are the 3 we do right now. Every once in a while, I'll make an Alabama white sauce.
Yeah.
We don't.
I've never tried anything like the white barbecue sauce.
It's pretty
good.
Yeah. I'm a mayo fan. It's a mayo base.
It's a mayo base. Yeah.
It's mayo, vinegar, sugar, cayenne. It's pretty simple sauce, but it's good.
Oh man. What you got over there, Joe?
Something that Scott sent me. Sorry.
Scott, stop sending funny pictures.
No, he sent me. What is this, Scott?
So, Tripping with Dre and Michelle.
Oh yeah.
It's a food truck review, and it looks like you did really well on it.
Yeah, that was was that a couple years back now?
About 4 years ago.
4. I forget I had a truck that long.
You've had the truck that long?
2021.
Really?
We got the truck in 2021. So right after that COVID catering year, we decided to get the truck.
Took advantage of that.
Uh-huh. We actually, man, we were booked the weekend. The weekend the truck came in, we had 2 events. And we had all the health department like clearance and whatnot. But the truck came in 3 or 4 days before the weekend. We had Joik Bell's football camp. And then we had Mother's Day at Lemon Creek.
Oh, you did? Nice.
But when it got in, we had to get it wrapped. It came in heavier than they anticipated. So I had a Chevy 2500 at the time.
Oh, that's right.
It wouldn't pull it.
It won't pull
Oh
it.
wow.
I had to get a new truck that same
weekend.
Oh damn.
Like I wasn't expecting a new like truck also.
Yeah.
But I had to trade in my Chevy and get the only thing, and cars were scarce at the time.
Yeah.
Because of the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
They were paying him like big dollars for trade-ins at that point. And only thing I could find was 17 F350.
That's all. Yeah.
The only thing I could pull it that I could find. Like I didn't really have options. I had to find something because I had two events. I had 2 events, and I'm like, the first thing I do when I get the truck can't be cancel 2 events because I can't move the thing.
Sorry, I have to cancel.
Yeah.
I can't get the shit from here to there.
Right.
Come to me.
I took it to get it wrapped, and I'm talking. My truck was on the ground, like, and it was just from Baroda to Bridgman, so.
You're riding dirty, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't terrible, terribly far. But yeah, I dropped it off to get wrapped, and I immediately left there to get a new truck.
Damn.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. That's a lot of pressure right there, man. Damn. Had to get it.
It's like we probably shouldn't have booked those events that weekend, but we got through them. We got through them.
But you didn't know. So how heavy is your food truck?
It's like 13 and some change.
Jesus.
No, that's
heavy.
Yeah,
that's heavy. But you have extra stuff that most food trucks don't have in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have a fridge or a freezer right in a true fridge and freezer inside their food trucks just because it's heavy. They rather have a prep station and bigger fryers and stuff like that, probably.
So there's different levels to the food trucks. Like I'm technically what's called a STFU, because I have a mop sink and a 3-bay sink in my food truck. I don't have to go back to a restaurant to clean my dishes or cook from raw, stuff like that. If you don't have a mop sink in your truck in Michigan, you can't do like multi-day events. So at that point, you would need a freezer or anything like that because you're not really keeping things frozen for long periods of time.
Interesting.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. Now you see what? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
So some food trucks go out, then they got to go back to whatever they use as their commissary.
Yeah.
They go back to their commissary. They reload. They clean.
You don't have to,
etc. I don't have to do that. I can stay parked in St. Joe as long as I was in a place where I can run my generator all night.
Yeah.
I can just clean my dishes right there, stay parked, serve from the same place the next day, and all I do is bring my food to it.
Oh, there you go. That's good thinking right there.
Damn.
That's smart thinking right there, man.
Actually, that's intriguing.
It cuts the middleman out.
Yeah.
The bullshit out of the middle, and you have
the refrigerator and the freezer and everything else to keep all your stuff there.
All you have to do is
so basically I can cook wherever. Like if I need to smoke more meat, as long as I got my smoker where my food truck is, I can cook there. I can go anywhere and smoke food as long as my food truck's present.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna do the top of the hour right now. Then you can do top of the hour. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna be doing the top of the hour. We're at the top of the hour. This is Third Eye Truth Theorem, episode 178. We are here with Anton Lockett from the Evelyn Mays food truck. And guys, if you're watching on any of our platforms, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you can get more content every Monday and Wednesday night when we put it out. And not only that, guys, we almost had one of our goals. So keep on liking and hit that subscribe button when you see it come up on your feeds. What's that? Oh, you already know our goal. All right, guys, we'll get back in a second here, get everybody refreshed. But once again, hit us up on our Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and all those good platforms that we run from. We got about 8 of them. All right, guys, let's get back to the show.
We keep adding.
Yeah, we keep adding. Trying to get a Chinese app or something.
Yeah. Just hit one
hit the
button.
mainland, and we're in China.
All right, so I'm gonna get not off the subject, but a little bit farther down the road.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of curious. So with your food truck now, and now you're in the food truck, you're full time in the food truck. What is the one place that you love going to that brings more people? And I have only one person had the criticism is, can you move the mic a little bit closer so they can hear your voice?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's
They said you're talking kind of soft. I said, he's not talking soft to me, but because I can hear him through my headphones. But
no,
Okay. My favorite place to go, probably Watermark. Watermark's really treated me well ever since we got the food truck. They've been booking us since 2021.
oh, nice.
Every year.
Wow.
We seem to get more events. We're on their wedding venue or vendor list.
Well,
So
nice.
we do a lot of rehearsal dinners and weddings over there. They're just pretty good people.
And I still haven't had him on yet.
Yeah, we've been trying to get him on our show for what?
Too damn busy.
How many years?
3 going out.
3 years? Oh man. Well, that means
they're busy people, man.
That means
that's a booming place.
Yeah.
They do it right. So
I'm gonna get Alex before I get both of them, but
don't be so upset.
Alex's
man.
veggies.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get the billboard. I'm gonna get the billboard guy before I get them. So
He's been busy too. So
yeah, but he said he has to do it after the new season, after the farm season. So when he starts cropping and tearing everything down once again. Good. The days that we do our show, they usually do an event, music bingo. Days that we do
They stay
ours,
busy
or
on
no, just bingo. I mean, they do their bingo on Wednesdays. So he said, maybe I said we do Sundays now.
yeah. Throw that at him.
Whatever day you need.
I said we do a Sunday show now, so it's okay. So I'm gonna get him. We just had to plan that down. But yeah, so Watermark, huh?
Yeah.
See how that's pretty cool that you are on their wedding venue event though. So
that means you're doing so. Your food is well received. Not only that, you do good business with them. So
yeah, it's we've had a couple there this year. I think some wedding rehearsal, some rehearsals and whatnot. They did a little wedding showcase one time, and we booked I think 2 rehearsal dinners and a wedding from that.
So when you do a wedding, I'm now more intrigued about this right now. If you do a wedding, do you have a set menu from your food truck, or do you just open up the food truck to the whole menu to the wedding?
So
how's that work coming from a food truck?
So we can do the food truck. So catering the weddings, we don't always use the truck.
Okay.
We pretty much have them choose. It's pretty flexible. We send them the catering menu. It has your proteins, your sides, add-ons, a la carte stuff. Base price probably about $20. 2 meats, 2 sides.
Yeah.
You choose what you want. There's add-ons for certain items.
I've seen your guys' menu.
Yeah, right. A couple of times. Shout out Ace Hardware.
Yeah, I booked him for the Ace Hardware events for the Christmas.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that, they can choose a couple of different options. We do drop off. We do a drop off and setup. We do a full service where we come in, set it up, serve, break it down, take out the trash, etc. Or you can choose the food truck. With the food truck option, you get a little more flexibility. You can pick your menu items, and then there's a couple of different items we can obviously do, like bringing fries, other frozen items, having it on the truck.
That's kind of cool.
So we have one in June that's at Watermark, and they're using the truck, but they just want us to prep a menu and then have their wedding party, and people come order whatever they want from that truck, and have us do whatever we do on the menu. And then there's the caters where they pick their own menu and we just scoop and serve and cut meat. So the truck leads to more flexibility, and the cater you can be more creative, do more things. But
so do you have more people now this day and age now doing more, saying, hey, park your food truck in front of the building that we're doing our wedding at, and you just make to order? Or do you have already food semi prepped where you're just throwing out plates and you're serving them? I mean,
this is the first one that we'll be serving the public as we serve the rehearsal dinner.
Wait a minute, so the public is you can still serve to the public on top of it?
Yeah, for this one we are. So they want us to just be the food truck at Watermark. They're going to come in and eat from the food truck. But we also have those caters where they're like, we want chicken, pork, coleslaw, and mac and cheese, and people just walk through the line and we scoop, serve. And
that's kind of cool. Out of the food truck,
we can do it out of the food truck. We've done grad parties like that.
That's kind of cool.
We did one in Eau Claire, and both were pretty much in Eau Claire, where they rented the food truck for the grad party. They set a menu for it, and instead of us having hot holders and chafing pans and all that, we kept everything on the food truck. It holds better, keeps fresher, and they just come to the food truck.
That's another thing that's getting booming is kids graduating now, coming up and graduating, and they're hiring a food truck to be at their event. Like, say it's at Riverview Park, you just park your truck. And I didn't have that ability. I would probably have one. I had everything else in the freaking world for my graduation party.
Doesn't that cut out the catering for catering business, because you have to do that yourself, right?
Well, the catering,
it's probably easier.
It's. I feel like when I graduated, back in like 2007, it was like pretty much the chain restaurants and your typical places did catering. Nowadays there's more small business, taco truck. There's more options to bring mobile food.
Gee, you say 2007?
Yeah, I graduated high school 2007.
Damn.
Makes you feel young.
No, it makes me feel old.
He circled back to it.
I did. I was thinking about myself. Shit.
You gotta accept your age. Come on, man.
I know I'm 55, but no,
you're not 55.
It'll still be a joke in my head.
Yeah.
Because everything's a molder. Aren't you?
They think he's older than I am. I'm 7 years older than he is. He's 46. I'm 53. And they think you're 55.
Yeah.
It's probably the beard.
Yeah, it is the beard.
You're still the youngest one here, so shut up. No.
You need some of that midnight cocoa bean to get that gray out.
I don't mind my gray.
Me either. I don't mind that.
Man, I appreciate my grays coming.
I do too. I appreciate it because it was my ex-wife, my daughter, and then me fucking up sometimes. So yeah, I earned my stripes on that. So with the graduation stuff, you're probably getting orders now for people to have you guys.
Yeah, we the emails are always coming in. That's where expanding this brand really is a priority to me, because there's times where I'm like, we can't do it because the food truck's already booked. So now in my mind, I'm like, I gotta figure out a way where I can be there too.
Because you're thinking to yourself, you can't keep saying that, well, I can't do it. And if you keep saying that, you'll lose that chance to do it.
Yeah.
More or less.
So, with expanding the catering, you know, that's something I feel like I'm more in control over. You know, somebody else can be there,
Yeah.
but you're still getting everything that I touched.
Yeah.
So when you do cater, you drop the food off, and I know you say you
So
like to be hands on.
we do drop off,
drop
or
off,
we do
or, I
like
mean,
we
do
did
you?
with Ace. Yeah, I drop it off.
So you
like
drop it off.
90% of the time, it's
So
gonna
people
be
know who
me
you-
or my wife.
Yeah.
You know, so 90% of the time it's one of us.
Oh,
Is she a big part of the whole business?
Yeah.
As far as that?
Yep, she's a big part of it.
you open that Pandora's
Especially
box.
during you know, like the summers and stuff. She works at the at Barry and Risa, you know, during the school year or whatnot. But when summer kicks in, you know, it's her, my aunt, my cousin, like they're pretty much like what stabilizes like me. So I can, you know, smoke all the meat I can, get it ready for everywhere.
Focus on the big things.
She's working on sides, you know, my aunt's keeping, you know, the food truck up in order, clean,
you
know, working the window, you know, so they, you know, they help me get along through through the
We never really asked. How'd you get the name?
The name, so back before we had my first daughter, we were pregnant. You know, before that, all things well. Wake up one morning, things weren't.
Yeah.
You know, we ended up at you know, a stay in the hospital for a couple.
Yeah. Sorry to hear, man.
You know, ended up you know, at the hospital for a couple days, and ultimately had to make a decision where it was, you know, try and lose, you know, both of them, or
they were twins.
No. Like both, as in her and my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Or, you know, induce and, you know, try again. So ultimately, you know, a decision had to be made.
Yeah.
And we ended up losing our first, and her name was going to be Evelyn May. So that's where Evelyn May's Barbecue was born. Because it was a way to keep her name around.
Actually, that's kind of an awesome story.
You know, and kind of ease the, you know, the burden, the grief.
Is it hard to see that name pop up?
No, man, I love it. Like, I probably talk about, you know, I'm not specifically talking about her.
Yeah.
But I say her name more than any of my other kids.
Yeah.
And I see the name like all the time. So like it helps.
And
like
you have it on your emblem and everything else.
Yeah.
And
like, you know, it's on the truck, you know, it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, people tag it. It's like, you know, it's why it means, that's why it was so much easier for me to say, all right, I gotta let the restaurant go, because this gotta be
the limelight.
Yeah. Like this what everybody gotta know. Like this name is what I care about. Like 15 to 12, you know, we tried it, we did it. You know, it is what it is. But Evelyn May's Barbecue, like that means something. Like it had, like, it has to stay. So
that has a definite sentimental value to it.
Yes.
And not only that, that's what keeps you going.
How'd you get the name Evelyn?
So Evelyn was my wife's grandmother's name, and then my grandmother's name was Eula May. So we were
combining both. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so the Evelyn May Lockett.
We can't really ask the second question on that. We always ask. But would you name something?
Oh yeah, well,
yeah. We can't really ask that.
Well, normally did you have like
second,
another
alternative
name, or was that the one you stuck with?
I don't know if we. I don't know if we honestly had an alternative name for any of our kids.
Or not the kids.
Not the kids.
For the business. Oh, the business.
Yeah.
Actually, prior to that happening, I think it was going to be Lock It Down Barbecue.
Lock it down. Oh, damn.
That's pretty catchy, right?
That's catchy as well.
That's
catchy as well.
Double entendre with the name.
Actually,
right.
Yeah, I think we were actually moving forward. I think we were actually moving forward with that. You know what I'm saying? Prior to that happening.
Yeah.
That happened in January, and then we kind of put a pause on everything.
Yeah.
And I finished my Serve Safe manager certification and stuff, and then kind of started it back up. Finished it in November. At that point, we changed the name, obviously, because of that.
I do say that your name is still, without that story and everything else, that's still an awesome name, though.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a brand name. It's something that, like, you hear. Like the I hate to name it like this, like you said, mayonnaise. It's a mayonnaise base, Duke's mayonnaise. It's a name that you can stand by. Evelyn Mays. You can stand by that name because it's there. It's a heart. It's your heart and soul that you believe in. So you back it up. Yeah, you could have backed up your last name with Lock It Down,
but no, like
there's no feeling behind it.
Yeah, my last name means something to me, but
but
it doesn't mean that.
Yeah, you're passionate about the name. If you're passionate about the name, you're going to passionate about the stuff that you serve to people, the stuff that you're giving to people. So I understand why you stuck with it. Good for you.
What sticks in my head when you had the restaurant and you knew you had to make a choice. You knew you had to put that Evelyn May name back on track. I think that was a sign for you.
Yeah.
I think that was the restaurant not doing as well as you wanted to, and you had that opportunity to sell it and make this better. That was a sign for you right there, I think. And you took that and ran with it. And you knew deep down inside that this is where I want to be.
Yeah. 100%. I knew that's where I wanted to be.
And on top of it, with all the stuff that you got, the businesses you got during 2020, when you got the food truck and you got it up and you saw how much business you're getting behind it, it was a sign.
It was definitely that was
good for you.
That was the sign that was the road you're supposed to take, regardless of whatever else happened in the past.
Yeah,
that's the path you had to take.
Yeah, 100%.
You did that.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
Yeah. That's man. That's a definitely great story behind that, man, because it definitely has meaning and a deeper meaning for you and your family, and it stays with you throughout however long you want to keep this.
Yeah,
stays with you. That's cool as hell.
Do you think your kids are passionate about cooking like you are?
Yeah, man.
Look at them.
I do. Man, I love cooking with my kids. Anytime we're in the kitchen, my wife or me, they're right there. Where was I? Was that today? Yeah, it was today. I was at United Federal over on Hilltop, and drove to school. With my daughter, wings on the smoker. I was prepping them on the food truck. I came out. I'm getting them on the smoker, and I keep hearing like this knock, and I turn around, and it's my son at the window. He's like, "Can I come out? Can I come out?" And he comes out, and I didn't have normally keep kid-size glove around, and I didn't have any, and they had helped me make some chicken, put some chicken on the smoker a couple of nights before. So I was like, "Hey, you can't help me with the chicken. Daddy doesn't have any gloves for you." But I was like, I gotta add some wood on the fire I was like, you want to do that? Because last time we had tried it a couple days ago, they were both too scared.
Yeah.
Because it gets kind of warm.
Yeah.
It's getting hot, Dad.
I was like, it's gonna be warm, but it won't burn you. I was like, I promise. If you just hold it like Daddy's showing you and put it on there, and it won't burn you.
Yeah.
But he was like, okay, I'll be brave, and he went.
That's cool.
He did. We went over, grabbed some wood to put on. I put a couple on to kind of
show him.
Show him how and whatnot. And then he added the last one on top. He was like so proud of himself.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of cool this morning. So then I showed him how he can stand by the firebox and stay warm.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, you can get used to the fire, and it won't hurt you. This and that. And he was like, oh, it's warm right here. I was like, yeah, I told you it'll warm up. Better than going in and putting your coat on.
Yeah.
And so like little moments like that, man. Like that's another reason I really love the truck, is because I can do more with them. And even my daughter, this was last year when we had a watermark event. She sat there, we're at watermark from typically like 4 to 9, 9:30, 10. She sat there for a full 5-6 hour shift, and she worked the window.
She did?
Yep. So she's in kindergarten now, and she's starting to get really good with her numbers. So we'll put the menu right in front of her, and she's reading now, and people ask for certain things, and she'll put it right in the system and
really
tell them how much so she sat a full watermark. That was her first time sitting like a full shift, and she sat a full watermark shift, and she had made more tips than we had ever made at watermark.
That's 6, right?
Yep. She was either 5 turning 6 or just barely 6.
That's what I'm saying. And she can do all that. And of course you're gonna make more money with a little kid and saying, come on.
Thing is like
ring on the hearts there.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
so cute. Give some money to your little girl.
She's such a people person too, and it's like we had her during COVID. Like she's born in like we started the business in November of 19, and we did it with an event over at Silver Beach Hotel.
Yeah.
It was the Michigan State game the Saturday after Thanksgiving of 2019. You were 2019.
I remember that. I was there for that.
So my daughter was born November 9th. She was probably like 2 weeks old. My wife's in the kitchen with her in a little strap, and we're serving out the Silver Beach Hotel, packed.
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, we started serving at 11 a.m. and I don't think we stopped until probably 9 o'clock. From 11 to 9, I think we were.
I was serving. Like I was DJing. Sorry.
Was that the?
What were you thinking?
Oh no, I was thinking something else.
What were you thinking?
Oh, something else. Go ahead. Okay. I was thinking. I was like, wait, man, no.
Yeah, I was there. I remember that night. That's when I first tasted your food. And actually, it was Doug and
Doug. Yep.
I remember that.
Shout out to Fresh.
Yeah, I remember that. Alan was the
Alan was here.
Yeah, he was the bar manager there.
Yep.
I don't know, bar manager then.
I just randomly walked in and was like, hey, bro, can I use I ain't doing nothing out this kitchen. Can I use it?
Yeah.
Open up my catering.
And you say, it was a big kitchen.
And you parked your vehicle outside in the front.
Yeah,
and smoker in the front. Yeah.
I had my smoker in the front.
I remember all this.
And I was smoking meat there probably 30 hours straight. They gave me a room on the first floor.
Yeah.
I would go in there, sleep like 30, 45 minutes at a time, go back out, stoke my fire, go back in. And then the next day I was up like 28 straight hours. And
man,
it was a time though.
You did also the Rough Rider event there.
I did the Rough Rider event there.
Yeah. See, it's all coming back.
Man,
That's my memory.
Yeah, Yes. Well, in 2020, it started. Well, you took advantage of that. We had a similar situation here. We started back in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as everything locked down, we just started coming in here and started taping podcasts.
It was 4 guys.
Four people. We're just sitting here talking about stuff and things that's going on around us. And yeah, we started from that and never looked back. Well, he stuck around for
I
most
stuck
of
around.
it.
I stuck around for
All of it.
all of it.
From day one. So I mean, this right here is a culmination of many years that we've put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
So I mean, it works out. Yeah, we can understand what you're talking about, taking advantage of something, a situation.
And the funny thing is, we can show you a picture before and after of the mics, the chairs, the background, you name it. It's totally different in here than it was. The only thing that's still the same is I'm still staying in the same spot and the table.
Yeah. Table's still the same, yeah.
With you and your food, what's the one thing that you hate cooking on your menu?
He's thinking about it, man.
It's crazy. Because everybody loves my brisket. I'm a big fan of brisket. I'm more of a point brisket guy, fatty. I'm not a huge fan of the lean. But I think, and people are starting to come around to beef, like short ribs.
Yeah.
But now, like the hype, the phenomenon, everybody doing it on social media, dropping off the bone, we'll no shade, but I think that brisket's probably like my least favorite thing.
Time consuming.
But not that it's time consuming. It's just tedious. Like, you got more wiggle room with other meats, and brisket, you got to trim it down to, the perfect, fat content. You got to get out the fat that's not going to render. You got to cut off, uneven parts, round it perfectly, get it aerodynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people don't understand everything that goes into a good brisket. I don't mind smoking them, but it's not a meat you can just season and put on. So, like, it's more tedious, but it also sells the most for me.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's a catch-22. Like, I'm gonna smoke it,
right?
Yeah. So,
all right.
What do you got?
I have other questions I should ask. I was told from my new camera guy.
Okay,
but I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna shout you out on that one. Sorry, but I'm gonna stop for a minute. You did bring food. You did bring stuff. So you can talk about what you brought. And on top of this, you were at, this is not one of his questions. I already knew this, but you were at PGA.
Yes.
You're one of the main original people that served people at the PGA.
Yes. That was shout out Jerry Price.
I know Jerry.
Yeah, shout out Jerry Price, because he drove out to Honor Credit Union. I was doing lunch out at Honor Credit Union. He drove out to Honor. He ordered some food from there. I'm pretty sure it was brisket. He ordered some brisket from there, and it was probably the next day, I think it was. He was telling me how he was on the board for the senior PGA championships over at Harbor Shores, and how he wanted to. He's like, I mentioned you. I hope you don't mind, but I think it'll be a good look if you can get in there. I was like, and not only do I don't mind, but thank you. Like I appreciate that, like that you like my food that, enough to shout me out to the senior PGA.
That's a big thing,
board.
yeah.
So I was very appreciative of Jerry Price, and anytime he reach out, I do what I'll be at whatever event. It could be a 5-person event. I'm there for Jerry.
Right.
Like he helped put my name, on the map in the area. And I didn't even know him. So, that's something I always appreciate.
Yeah.
But food talks, man. Food talks.
But yeah, that I was there 2 years. What was that? 22 and 20,
25,
22 and 24,
or something like that.
Where 22 and 24.
Yeah.
But yeah, like both years, I met some real dope people that I still talk to today that reach out and hit me up. And
how does that make you feel? That you met all these nice people from all the events that you had, plus the PGA. How does it make you feel that these people still remember you, still love your food?
It just makes me want to work harder, because it's like if I got that far that soon, reverting back to my roots and like how everything started puts everything back on me. So, and that's what I want for, this entire season is, people to eat and see again, like my product, my food, our sides, like original Evelyn Mays barbecue stuff.
That's awesome. Actually.
So like I haven't had everybody's barbecue around here, but there's nothing, like there's no bone in my body that doesn't make me feel like I'm not the best.
Good for you.
I want people to feel like, I want people to see that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's not me being, I was trying to word that properly because it's not me being cocky.
No.
I just honestly feel like that I do it the best.
You're confident.
Confident in your
You're
product.
confident in your product.
Yeah.
So leading up to that, since you said it like that, what did you bring to show this man?
We got some pulled pork with a couple buns.
Oh, here. Pass it to him. So he
Yeah.
All right. I got some gloves that I can plate some stuff up for you.
Oh no, we'll just show it like this for right now. So we'll split it up later.
That one over there.
Okay.
So
but
so
you got to taste something on camera, right?
You can taste it, James.
Yeah, I'll just yeah.
You can taste it.
Here. Yeah, you got to take at least a couple bites for
I
the
will.
people.
We have don't we have any more forks over there?
Yeah, we do have some.
I mean, this is all for y'all, so be.
Oh, give me the forks. That plastic fork right there. Yeah.
This is on the left is the original barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
On the right is the blueberry barbecue sauce.
When you said that, I wanted to try that instantly. That blueberry barbecue. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, dude, he's even been professional and brought a knife and a cutting board. Look at this shit. We don't have people like this. Yeah, taste that. It's okay. We're all
You gotta
family.
get a little bit of bark on there too.
We're all family.
Oh yeah, just try this right now. Wow. That's exactly what I thought it would be. It's got a little kick to it.
Then it's a little sweet.
Yeah, a little sweet. That's good. I'm gonna lick my hand. That's damn good.
Just don't make eye contact with me.
That's one of the. I had just got home from a soccer game before I got out here, and I wanted to fry some wings right before I came out.
Oh, that's the brisket.
So what I do is
It's
some beef ribs. So I smoke my wings and then we flash fry them.
Yeah.
And I got back from the soccer game probably about 7:15
look at that.
or so.
Actually, What is that? So people can see what you're cutting.
That's a beef rib.
That's a beef rib. Look how big those ribs are.
Oh man. Oh,
You don't have to cut them all. It,
No, I'm just
well, it kind of does.
yeah. Split it up between us. Look at Scott. Look at
He's got a good HD version of it. That looks good.
Just
I can
sauce right
smell
there,
it.
take a bite. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, see that? No, that one's yours.
Of course.
We're not sharing that
I'm
one.
gonna use the original one.
Yeah. That's a big ass beef rib. Oh, it's look at it. It's even juicy. It's coming off the bone. Look at this. I can be a commentator. James is now chewing. He's he might speak. Oh shit. Look at this. What do you think, Scott?
Man, that's good.
Oh, look at him.
That is good. Beef
Oh,
brisket.
dude, I can smell the smokiness from here.
That's good. That's good.
So, how did Flip say it? Let's see another professional smoker. If it's what?
Falling off the bone, is it overcooked?
Overcooked.
A lot of people get that misconception that if it's falling off the bone,
It's overcooked.
no,
It's good. It's a good.
You know, like, and it depends on how you like your barbecue, though. Like, you know, I'm not it's falling off the bone. It's not good anymore. Like, no, it's still good. It just depends on what you want. Do you want to bite it off and still have like a little bit of chew?
Yeah.
Do you want, because at that point, if it's falling off the bone, it's just going to turn into pulled beef, pulled pork.
Right.
So do you want to smoke spare ribs to the point where it's just technically more expensive pulled pork? Or do you want to be able to, bite it and pull it off, et cetera? So that's the only difference. I take that beef rib and I leave it in the smoker extra hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, it'll slide right off the membrane. You take the membrane off the back and you
leave the membrane on.
But on a beef rib, you leave the membrane on. Because I thought
you cut it off first.
On pork ribs, yes.
Oh, okay.
On a beef rib, if you take the membrane off, as soon as you try to pick it up, it's gonna fall off the bone.
Damn.
The membrane has to be there on a rib that big.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm I just watched.
What, me eating it?
No, I want to see if it's gonna have you on there because I didn't know how the camera was gonna go.
Oh yeah,
I was kind of intrigued.
Camera right there on
I was kind of intrigued on how because he has you cutting it and everything else what you're talking about, and then you have you. Yeah,
Scott, you need a rib.
And we're gonna split them up. Yeah, we'll split them up in a minute. Actually, I'm shocked you brought 3. I didn't know you were gonna bring anything at all.
Well,
I don't ask. I said bring something to show off to the camera. I did.
I brought a little
Yeah.
food.
So that's what I love. They want me to ask more often now. I really don't ask. I said whatever you want to bring, you can bring. But
that'll work, man.
But with all your food, I think that is the biggest rib I've seen so far.
Yeah, that is
here. On the show.
On the show, yeah.
On this show. That is the biggest rib we've seen. Especially how I don't think they're using all
It's a biblical rib.
Yeah. That is actually. I would say it. Yeah. Damn. But that is awesome. Is that what you serve?
For beef ribs, yeah. Like today at United, I was serving beef rib mac. So it'd be mac and cheese, the bottom of my box with the beef rib on top, sauce with.
I will say his mac and cheese is awesome.
Yeah.
His mac and cheese is fucking awesome. I've had his mac and cheese. Dude,
I had this whole menu at United today, and literally it was. So what did I have? I had pulled pork sandwiches, wings, pulled pork deluxe mac, catfish sandwiches, catfish dinners, beef rib, mac and cheese. I sold pulled pork macs out the ass.
Yeah.
Literally.
Just to employees, or is it just open to the public?
It was employees and open to the public, but literally I could have went there with pulled pork and mac and cheese because
the mac and cheese is awesome. I will have to say it. It is. I went one day. I think I was at a golf event and at Pipestone, and
I remember Pipestone.
But he was coming back from another place, and they sold out of the mac and cheese, part. I went, and he says, I had this and this and this. I said, no, I want the mac and cheese.
That's it. That's all you wanted?
I want the mac and cheese and a brisket sandwich, but I want mac and cheese. I went, damn, I got robbed.
Yeah, Rob, he said. Yeah, there was a lady today at United who came out around like it was 11 to 1:30 was when I was there for the past couple of years when they had me out. And she come out at 1:15. The mac and cheese will be gone. Every year I make more, and every year
it's gone
out.
Yeah,
but she came out at like 11:15, 11:20 today.
Oh yeah,
it was like last 2 years I missed out on mac and cheese. So my
see,
lunch is until 3 o'clock because I'm second, or 4 o'clock because I'm second shift, but I'm getting my lunch now. I was like,
I'm not missing out on
appreciate
this.
it.
yeah.
So do you with something like that, do you have a following, like people that know your food, know where you're at, they know what they want no matter what? Someone like
Yes.
me,
Yeah.
I love 4 things off of your menu. I do love your ribs and your brisket and your mac and cheese, but I do love also your pork ends, beef,
Oh, the burn ends.
burn ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the burn
Yeah,
ends.
the burn ends. So like, dude,
But you don't like making those though.
well, it's not that I don't like making them. It's okay. So if I get a 12-pound brisket, right? I'm gonna trim that down about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of that's gonna be fat. That's 10 pounds. Then when I smoke it off, of that 10 pounds, I'm gonna get about 2 pounds of burn ends.
Yeah.
So, that's 4 servings of burn ends per brisket.
You're not getting
They just don't last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I put them on the menu, they're going before the brisket.
True.
And then, like typically at places we make them, we don't really get out the truck fast enough to like erase them off the menu. Like, we posted that we got them, so people are coming for them. 2-3 hours in, and I'm like, bro, those are gone. And it's
those
like,
sold in an hour.
and people don't understand because people don't know barbecue. But you know what I'm saying? But like you only getting 2.5 pounds of burn ends per brisket. You can make them the untraditional way and use the flat and whatnot, but it's just not enough fat in it, man. You cook the fat flat twice. You're getting that caramelization and that taste of the burn end on the outside, but it's not as it doesn't break apart as smooth when you're using the fatty and the point end of the brisket. So I just don't like to make it the untraditional way, because when you get a burn end from me, I want it to be
So he's very passionate.
the burn
Yeah.
end.
Hell yeah.
He's
That's
very
the way you
passionate.
gotta be, man.
So, Scott brought this up. He wanted me to let you talk about it. Maybe. But you are high school sweethearts.
We are high school sweethearts.
So you guys came from high school, college,
Yep.
went through the thick and thin.
Yeah.
And how long you guys been together?
Like February 2007.
Look at that. See, that is also a landmark type shit. I'll admit it. I wish I had that still to this day if she didn't pass away. But to this day, I look at people like that. My parents are still like that. And everything, you don't get that anymore. That passion, that thrill, that thick and thin, you have the good and the bad.
Yeah.
But you still get over the bad and you still make it good. So
I mean, you got to, like,
you guys know how to work it.
Man, I couldn't, not saying that, like, first off, that's my homie. Like, through thick and thin, like we ride. And when it come to, I don't know, just what I watched growing up, like, you don't leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get shit right. And I got kids. Like, they not waking up without me.
I had that. Yeah, I understand that. I respect that.
You know, like, though, like, them my people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what. You know, like, you know, it's just social media age. You know, things move a lot faster.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't never see that changing.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. That is die hard, ride and die.
Like,
that's awesome. Excuse me. With her, I have to ask this question. So when you decided, baby, I'm gonna buy a restaurant. Baby, I'm gonna buy a food truck.
Food truck she love, restaurant hate it.
All right.
Hate it. I was conviction. Hate it.
It was almost a pressure point, huh?
Yeah.
So, but at least she loves the food truck.
I mean, yeah, because like I said, she even knows that it wasn't my, like, I wouldn't say a brick and mortar wasn't my choice, but like she knows that location wasn't.
Yeah.
And like every once in a while she'll be like, remember when you said you were just gonna build a pole barn in the back and get that commercialized and expand the food truck business? I was like,
holding your feet to the fire.
yeah, I remember that. Actually, she might have said that like yesterday or some shit, but
actually, I'm just picturing that in my head. Actually, it'd be like a drive-through gas station.
So what I was
instead of drive-through pole barn.
But what I was, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have been just, you know, something where I would have it, you know, approved by the health department so I could mass prep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, mass hold with, you know, refrigeration, freezer.
Right.
You know, where I wasn't, you know, trying to fit, you know, everything on the food truck and whatnot. But I think that's where we're back to though.
I think you are too. I think your passion and your thrill and everything else that people love, just like Nardo's Pizza right now. Nardo.
That's my guy, man. Nardo's my guy.
Yeah, Nardo just said his barbecue is fire. So
that's my dude, man. Yeah, I did an event with Nardo, and we hung a couple times, man. Nardo, that's good people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a network connection I made, man, with him, and you know, that's a good dude. Piece of fire too.
Yep.
So if you ain't been there, go get some Nardo.
Yeah, we always do a shout out to Nardo because he is one of us. He believes in us and we believe in him. And we had our 100th show down there when
Nardo's,
we were at Nardo's.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's where his idea came from, was down at when it was Czars. And he now is down there where Czars was.
He's been a big supporter
and
of
he's
us,
been
man.
a big supporter, and we're a big supporter for him. And
yeah, that's what's up, man.
We always will have his record and everything else up here and everything else that he's been done for us.
He's been on the show a couple of times. So
about 3 times, man.
Was it 3 times?
3 times.
Yeah.
I had to stop for a little bit because I wanted to say I had to postpone him for a minute.
Yeah, he reached out to me about an event. We ended up doing that over at the building in Buchanan, and it was solid.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I love Nardo's Pizza and everything else. So yeah, I always do shout out when everybody says, "What's the good pizza in town?"
Nardo's.
I say Nardo's first. I think it's Nardo's because he keeps it real. And then it's Silver Beach,
and then he has all different types of pizzas.
Yeah,
which he keeps.
That's a solid.
I said in town. I said in town, Scott. In town. If I had a choice between not in town, DiMaggio's, then Nardo's, then Silver Beach.
Dude, my homie Chris is a huge DiMaggio.
I love DiMaggio's
Dude lives
pizza.
and dies on DiMaggio's.
But I was raised on DiMaggio's pizza. My whole family knows the whole DiMaggio family, so all them, yeah. But I'm supposed to think. No, I
You're the laughing to yourself.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys later on that.
Oh man.
Since we're closing it down, I have only a couple of questions left. With all the food, what would you like to add?
Ideally, I've been working on it. We've worked on this like at the house a couple times before. But my wife's Polish, and I think I could do some crazy pierogi mixtures, bro.
You're gonna say that too.
The way, if I can get solid, consistent dough, make because I don't do the I don't do the bacon stuff. But, I guess I wouldn't include that in like
Yeah.
That's
Can she do it?
yeah, she can, but it's tedious.
It
It's
is.
just and she got a friend, Rachel, her best friend, made the dough for us one time, and both of them complained they made it. But I'm like, man, do you know what we can do with these? But
What would you stuff it with?
man, the options are
I
endless.
know.
so- 'cause
What
it's
would you
like,
stuff it with? That you already make. Though.
that I already made?
Yeah, it has to be something already made.
Yeah.
Something-
So, you obviously have like the classics like the mashed potato and cheese, and whatnot, but like apart from that, man, you can do like full on like mashed potato type bowl ordeals.
Yeah.
You know, like crispy chicken, like corn, like you know what I'm saying? Gravy dip. You can do like brisket, brisket, red onions, cheese.
Man,
Uh,
actually, it is. Options are
Like-
out there.
yeah, it's like everybody's on the egg roll kick right now. Whoever's listening to this, don't start making pierogies.
No, there is a pierogi truck.
I had that joint.
There is a
I
pierogi
did.
truck.
I went to Watermark and got it,
Yeah, he was at the Watermark one time.
and we got the assorted pierogies, and then like the sausage meal without a bun or whatever, and the pierogi. But they made like these medallion sized pierogies when I'm talking. Big boy.
So you want to
big boy
stuff
pierogies.
it.
Yeah,
You
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to
Like one pierogi good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're paying about $10 for a big ass pierogi.
Yeah. Like one big pierogi.
Yeah, that sounds a good idea. What?
Stuff it with mac and cheese and brisket.
That hey,
Ooh.
a brisket mac and cheese pierogi would smack. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
so down with
It
That must be on
Oh my
Facebook.
God.
I don't see that one. Wait.
Well, we
yeah,
get all
we
the. You don't get to see it because
I know. I
it's
go back and
all
forth.
post
I know.
all platforms.
I
yeah,
know, I
but
go
it would
back and
be,
forth.
the options would be endless, man. Like I got a couple of homies on my, I'll text to come to the truck when I want like certain items and stuff. This last time over at Watermark, I ran pulled pork mac and cheese panini,
Oh man,
and it was
that sounds good. I'm not even a big mac and cheese fan, but that sounds good.
His mac and cheese is awesome, though.
dude, it was solid though because what I did was I added an extra slice of American cheese to it.
Tell him how you make your mac and cheese first, so everybody, because I know he doesn't know. You make that from homemade, and you had how many cheeses?
3.
So very cheap.
There's 3 different cheeses. Heavy cream, not milk.
Yeah.
Like more fat the better. So heavy cream, 3 different cheeses, garlic and salt and pepper and paprika.
Now you know, like,
You got a good thing going there.
Yeah, it's the deluxe mac and cheeses from day one,
Yeah.
have been.
I've
If we, if there's a time we do have it on the truck, people are like, "I want the." I'm like, I get it, bro.
I didn't have
like, sorry
time.
for making a switch. I'm sorry. But
But that has to make you feel good that people.
no, it does. That's why I don't ever leave it off anymore.
appreciate you. They appreciate your work,
Yeah.
man.
No, yeah, it's it's a passion, and that's why I had to cut down to one thing to make it
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you wanna?
Yep, we're gonna do last call. What we do on last call is you can just shout outs to anybody you want. Anything that's coming up in the near future that you have going on, and any plugs that you might want to throw, shoot out for anybody. I'm gonna pass it around the table.
Well, I'm gonna shout out like my household, of course, my wife and my kids. For putting up with the entrepreneurial spirit, because it ain't easy. Um, everybody that's been there along the way, good and bad. Seth Timmons, Milligan, and it's a lot of people. But I think we'll be a lot of places this summer. We got dates at Watermark that we're going to post about 6 or 7 more dates there. Lemon Creek. What else will be? Pete Cider Social. They're my guys too, man. Pete Cider Social.
Oh yeah, we've had them on.
Yeah, man.
Right there.
Yep. There's some good guys over there too. Got to hook back up my guy Nardo, but man, we just be in St. Joe a lot. Watermark, Lemon Creek. I'm gonna try to get some dates out at counties. Right down the road.
Yeah.
I really want to talk to him about some things and try to figure out some football season schedule with him. I think
that'd be good.
That'd be pretty dope over there. Bring a couple more options on the road that way. But shout out to Berrien Springs Rec Department.
I have one more last question that just popped up on TikTok. Not TikTok. Our YouTube channel. Do you have greens and cornbread and stuff?
Yes. When we do greens, come and get them. We post about them when we do them.
Another thing that doesn't last long.
I run my greens from scratch, from start to finish.
Yeah.
I make my own broth, starting with water. I use my rib trimmings and my chicken trimmings to make broth with that. We skim the fat off that, and then from there, some red wine vinegar, red wine, apple cider, some sugar, red pepper flakes, some other seasonings. Do fresh greens from there. So it's a process. And when we do them, the cornbread is the item. And it's there. Like, the cornbread was probably the biggest selling item in Buchanan. Even with everything on the menu, and it was appetizing. It was everything. We couldn't keep cornbread, enough.
You guys definitely got some good.
Wow. So the cornbread is on crack.
It's gotta be. People in Buchanan loved it.
I've had people pissed at me when I'm talking like, everything goes solid, but the review is because when those Goddamn cornbread. But no, man. I'm just excited for the summer, man. To get because I just feel like I got a lot to prove. Although I've proven a lot, I feel like I got.
Yeah, you keep yourself it challenges you every day.
Yeah.
Do something different. Well, I enjoy it, man. I enjoy this.
That's actually
Joe?
mine might get kind of not emotional, but heartwarming. So that stuff I did learn today. You actually, as a man that weird to say it like this, but grew up as a person that didn't know what they wanted to do really, to find his true love in high school, go to college, be successful in everything that he's challenged himself to do in business, in the banking world, and everything else, then open up a restaurant that was a successful business, but decided, no, I need my passion, my love for food to come out even more and do this food truck that now that you started in 2020 killed it. You're killing it. And people know who you are because of all the stuff that you've done and all the food that you mass produced. From everything from these big ass ribs to your mac and cheese to your cornbread. Now, I guess I haven't had your cornbread yet, but still, you're a man of ways that can just build from that and just find yourself like you want to do. And I think you already found yourself. You just need to believe in yourself.
He does. What are you talking
No,
about?
I meant believe in himself inside. He can know himself, but his food is he doesn't know it because he wants to build it more. You build something, achieve it, live it, love it, and go on from that. And you're gonna have beyond more opportunities.
I think I'm coming at a different angle. 'Cause I've never had your food till now, and that is good. That is good, man. And the barbecue sauce, the blueberry barbecue sauce on fire. That's
Oh, and Great Sweet, Blueberry Farm out there in Bridgeport.
he's a part of that. Yeah.
That's we will connect with them again, later this season when we open up. But
Yeah.
We use blueberries,
Okay.
fresh Michigan
Fresh, yeah.
blueberries.
Yep.
Fresh
That is,
sauce.
I tell you what, man. This has been a treat right here, and just to hear your story, just alone, how you've evolved from going to Barron Springs, and then like Joe said, high school sweetheart, going to college, and not really, you know what you wanted to do going into college,
Mhm.
but other things came up. Family man, taking care of business, opening your own business, and then expounding from that food truck and making that happen. One of the great stories in this area. I tell you what, take my hat off to you, man, and wish you the best in all things that's coming up for you. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
Definitely get you back on. And Joe is keeping himself with his own prop because he's the one that does the booking. But yeah, these are stories that most people need to hear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't hear your story unless they're close to you in your circle. But it's a beauty to this type of stuff, and it's just to hear your story was like refreshing to hear that again. And I don't know. I see a bright future for you. I mean, if you expand your business by getting more trucks and putting yourself out there a lot more in different areas and expanding it with your employees and getting a bigger group of people to work with you, man, sky's the limit for you, man. Sky's the limit. And I thank you for putting me onto your food, man. This has been a pleasure.
Oh, I'll get them out in a couple places that you're going to be at.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Definitely.
we're a lot of social media, a lot of Facebook. But yeah, kind of just like I said, getting back to the roots.
Yeah.
And, you know,
It's awesome that you are.
wreaking havoc again. You know,
Yeah. I'll definitely try to get him out at maybe Lemon Creek because I want him to try some wine.
I got to remember what day
And-
we're out there.
But I will definitely keep looking at your social media and keeping up with it like I always do because I love your food and everything else. So
Yeah, I love trying new stuff, man. This is great. This is great stuff. That's fire.
That's
That's
Thank
fire.
you, man.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
that blueberry sauce.
That's
man.
fire.
A lot of people want that in the bottle. So
Oh,
we'll
man.
see.
Scott, I think
Hey,
he lost his
you never know, man. You might be able to do that later on down the road.
Yeah.
Package your own barbecue sauce.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, appreciate you guys having me on.
No problem, man.
I would love to have you
Joe,
back on.
we have on Monday.
Well,
We get going.
that's a surprise. Monday's going to be a surprise.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you told me that earlier.
Monday's going to be a surprise show. It could be up for grabs or it could be then
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday, another food.
Joe trying to get fit.
I don't know why, but it's from Tim's too.
Oh, I love Tim's too, man.
Yeah.
That's my dog favorite spot. So shout
that's
out
a great-
Tim's
I
too.
love
But
Tim's
we're
too.
also here entrepreneurship with when he had all the hand rolls and everything else.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know you're talking about that. You know exactly. All right, guys. We'll get out of here. I want to thank Anton for joining us tonight from Evelyn Mays Barbecue Food Truck. You guys got to try him out because this food is fire. I'm telling you that much. And if you already the word, get out here and see this guy in any spots that he's at. He's at the Watermark a lot this summer. So go check him out. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Thank you for joining our show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the love that you send us over the years. And we'll be back Monday. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. See you later.